Hello, everyone. I'm Alex. Welcome to our Let's Talk AI. Let's Talk AI meetup talk from live from Ponta do Sol. We have a little bit of a rainy day today, but yeah, I think very good topics. For the agenda, I'm going to talk a little bit more about what we did last week. So I will show you a little bit about how my campaign goes for my website through an AI tool called Shown.io. That's quite interesting, I think. Then we will go again into the next part of prompting. So we are prompting then um, um, two new prompting frameworks that I will present to you. So that should be interesting. We will continue the series about prompting and make this a regular thing, I guess. And finally, I have brought some new AI tools and websites with me, and we're going through them. We're just not having um, 3 o'clock here in Ponta PM or 4 p.m. In the rest of mainland Europe. So we're going to wait a couple of minutes and then we're going for it. That's where we're going to start with. Um, okay. We're still waiting on the clock. So take a little bit of time. Okay. So let's see it. It's now 3 o'clock here in Madeira and 4 o'clock in mainland. So we are going to start. And we are going to start today with prompting frameworks that I'm going to post, that I have posted already on LinkedIn, and some I will post more, but I wanted to show them to you. So prompting will be, as I see it, one of the new skills you have to know. Like today, social media, at least in marketing, you need to know what is Instagram, what is Facebook, how to use it, TikTok, how the mechanics work basically of as such a network. If you're in online marketing, if you are I don't know, an engineer, you need to know about Copilot and things like that help you programming. You need to know what a compiler is. So that is like a easy thing, or easy, it's common knowledge, and prompting will be one of those common knowledge skills that you will need. So we are looking into different frameworks. Some will go together as frameworks, some will stay, some will develop over time. But let's get started with the first prompting framework that I wanted to show you and explain to you, and that is the chain of thought today. Sorry. The chain of thought framework is, you go through a problem with AI step by step. The AI goes through the problem with you step by step. It's a framework for complex issues and for problem solving, and for still being, so to say, in the driver's seat. So how does the prompt look like? So put in your prompt, you can use here or for another framework, and say, let's think through it step by step. That is the sentence you add at the very end. And then I made up an example. How do I improve the conversion rate of my web shop? I only have a conversion from visitor to sale of 0.5%. We are selling paper planes. Help me optimize it and make more sales. Let's think through it step by step. That's the whole prompt. And with that, happy prompting. But in this workshop here, we go one step further. We take the whole prompt and we go to my favorite um, overall um, AI, that is ChatGPT. I use it a lot. Um, so here we are. To move this around, sorry, and then let's give just this prompt in and see what it does with it. Conversion rate of your web shops is in blah blah blah. First, here into, let's break it down into actionable steps. So it says, first, understand your audience. Two, website optimization, talks about user experience, high quality, product offerings and pricings. Of course, they are important. And marketing and promotion. Trust and credibility. So it breaks down it into different steps. For me, gives me headlines, and then I can dig deeper into it. Customer service, analyzing tools, implementation as an own phase. Yeah, that's a good one, because normally, like, implementation is a hard one. That I can say that from my marketing experience. And then you can, of course, dig deeper in it. Let's now understand the audience better. Let's go through it step by step. So you see what I'm doing here. I'm going into one of the things. Oh, it gives me two answers. Jesus, what did I done? Let's go through it step by step. He has two answers for me. I don't know why that happens. So it's understanding your audience is crucial for tailoring, understanding is better. And then it gives you two parts. It's research your current customers, define your ideal customers. So this one is comes more from a perspective of, hey, which customers we would like to have. And that comes from a base more that, hey, what's are the actual customers? Um, there is a distinction in marketing about that. You would use the first one, so define your ideal customers, if you're a startup, or if you don't have enough data, then you would do that. Or if you want to reach out to a new customer, to a new segment of customers, you would do that and start with that and test around that. If you have enough data, you of course research your current customer base and try to make it better. Then here it says collect data. Smart one. So like, hey, what's my ideal customer? And now see, make an experiment, collect data around them, surveys, social media analytics, website analytics. What do they say? Engage with the audience here, service and feedback, social media interaction, analyze the website and the social media analytics is here the third step. Engage with your audience. So this one is flipped. Competitor analysis, that's a trick, can be a tricky one. Yeah, so you don't you of course looking at your competitors can give you ideas. Shouldn't look too often in your to your competitors. You should set their own pace. Identify customer personas, test and learn, important one. Guess that comes here. Use the data to inform marketing and product development. Product development, it's rare. It's very rare that a process like this feeds into product development. Refine your customer personas, and then you have here the implementation, and then you have the implementation as well. I like it. Can then put one here and one more for this more, and then I could go step by step into more of that. I think the framework is clear now, as we said it. Let's go to the next framework that I have brought with me today, and that is the roads framework. Yeah, the roads framework. It's a structured approach to dissect complex tasks into actionable components for better execution and focus. Especially good when you have good examples. Its brother is the risen framework. I explained that the last time. You can see it in the last video. So roads is of course something that stands for something. So R stands for role, which role you want to have AI taken. Objective, insert the objective you want AI to do. The details, insert any context, constraints that AI needs to do that. Examples, here you have the possibility of putting in an example, like in a PDF file, or you upload something, or you have a case that you can describe, you put that in, and then you insert this good example, of course, and then at the end, that's similar to what we have done right now with the chain of thought, the sense check. Do you understand the objective and the specific guidelines for this task? You could as well add, and if not, ask me any questions about it, but it will do that anyhow. So it's a bigger one. So you have like here an example for it. It's role, affiliate expert, objective, start an affiliate program in Germany for a paper plane shop. Details, avoid any upfront fees. Example, in this PDF, you will find 3 good examples of affiliate programs. And in the end, you do the sense check. Do you understand the objective and the specific guidelines for this task? We have a new guest here in Ponta do Sol. So just, hey, Clément, we're just talking about prompting frameworks. So on this one, it's the roads framework. You might have heard of it. You put in a role, an objective, some details. If you have good examples, and for that one that is made, you put in an example, like in a PDF file, or you upload a use case or snippets of code that you have and say, that is cool code, learn from that. And in the end, you do the sense check. Do you understand the objective and the specific guidelines of this task, so that you get some kind of feedback and the prompt is optimizing itself? Happy prompting on that one. That were like the prompting frameworks that I wanted to show you today. Let's go to this tool Shown.io, where we had been last week. And you can see on my dashboard that I started the 2 campaigns for 13 euros a day, and that I can go into this campaign. The campaign is running. I can see here uh, that I have a click rate of 0.04, that I had created 85 clicks, so 85 potential customers. I have over 2,000 impressions. Why do I only have like 2,200 impressions, and here it's a little bit less? Because some of the campaign ads were shut down, and now the campaign is a little bit more slim. So it's this 0.04 is a normal conversion rate. I have spent like a couple of $70, and what you can't see here, I made one lead. So I have one call with a potential customer. Let's look how that will go. You have the AI optimization that you can do here. I don't know how to get this thing away. No, it's away. Good. That's done. So you have like shown customer acquisition. It paused one keyword. Yeah. Um, and here it paused another keyword for the acquisition campaign. So it's getting better and better by every thing. And here you can see what I have spent so far. I've spent 104 euros. I put in 150 euros in total. Why did I have spent 104? Because you get a start credit from Google and from shown itself and from the Microsoft Bing usage. So this goes on. I don't have any. Yeah, I have the €9 plan at the moment. So what I can do, what I want to look into this week is if I go into the dashboard. Um, I want to look into the branding campaign a little bit more. Um, so you can see like the audience is new clients, obviously. I don't have any similarities. Um, yeah, so I have to look into that more a little bit and tailor that a little bit more. So if I would have done it myself, I would be still in the mode of setting it up. I would need like a week or two to set up such a campaign, and I would have to fight myself through directly through Google, which you can do, and I highly recommend if you only want to do Google to do it. But as an overall marketeer that like goes to Google and to Facebook and to other ones, I'm not an expert in certain things driving. So I could imagine that if I would have done it myself, I might have made a lead or two more. But sorry, in terms of costs, I would say it's so I spent now 104 euros for one lead. You could say I would have spent most likely the same with Google, but then I would have two leads. So the lead cost of leads would be half. Um, that's only a theory. Um, being in Google and optimizing it is quite some work. Or being in the Facebook Business Manager, and it's even not called Business Manager, but like Traffic Studio or something like that. Um, you need to be really like in the you need to work on that. This one is really pure AI optimized. So I guess this is as well for marketers the future. I mean, you were here last time. You see how quickly I did set it up, and now. Uh, again, there is this other tool called Predis. I think it's Predis.ai. Is it? No, it's not. Where the heck is it? Here, this is Predis AI, your social media copilot and AI generator carousel. Something if you have a Instagram account or something like that, I would recommend that. Sorry? Yes. So if you, at least that is what I would find out. Please link any of your social accounts to use this feature. So I could use my LinkedIn and my Instagram here. So then I directly have it. It's already in. And I can add a new brand here and I say it's English. I can have a content library. I have a content calendar, um, and so on. So, and I can start here by, um, how would I start? More options, trainings. That's the dashboard. Obviously, I would start linking something together. Um, this was like create new ones. Um, you have a lot of things that you can create from here. You can say transform a few lines of text into a ready post, select a product and instantly convert it, script to post, turn any script, business to post, provide your business details, and Purtis is doing something. And I already did that, of course. I don't know why they say not provided here. Let me. And I had this because I did at the very beginning. I put in my URL and it read out everything from that. So I can say I have all of this in there now, and then I can say generate, and then it starts generating. And again, I'm not connected to any post or anything. Boost your online sales. Alex Box Expert Service can help you double profits. And see it, and I can edit. I can do things. There's a caption that they put in, and then I can put this out to my Instagram. And let's say I have to work on it 5 minutes, and I've done it now while we talked, and it's connected already to my Instagram. You can post within 15 minutes each time every day. And if you think about automating this with a tool like make.com or with Zapier, those automation tools, and you have an interface to this one, which they have a lot of interfaces, so they should have one, then you can make a flow chain like, hey, go to my predis.ai, tell them this prompt, and then start a series, and you could be prompting on LinkedIn and on Instagram every day. More like posting and that. If you say again, go back to the content or create a new one, we have text to posts. This is posts. This is posts. Business to post. This is all posts. You know, this is all posts. It's more like made here for social media, and it's like those three things. There's no Snapchat. Yeah. Sorry. Training videos, check out, refer product roadmap. That is a good question. I guess we will see it in my account. Um, the most popular one is the 59 one, the light one. So I don't have any plan at the moment, but $32. Let's go to, because it's you, let's go to French. Uh, but they don't change. So they're only in the US, so they have 32 euros. Then you have one brand. You can generate 60 posts a month. So let's say Instagram and LinkedIn would be 30 days. So nearly every day, 60 competitor runs. So you can ask voice over minutes, 5M, that's 5,000 plus premium assets, no API access. So you could not, that's, nah. So you would be already in the 59 bracket. Yeah. So here you have to do it on your own. Here you could do it fully automatically. Publish to 5 channels. Oh, that's interesting, because then you could publish to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google Maps, so Google My Business, Shopify, TikTok, Twitter, and Pinterest. What they offer more here, I don't know. Yeah, more. So you could generate 60 posts, and you can actually post one post to all of them. So you could post twice a day. Unlimited team members. If you ever have a social media marketing manager or someone who is interested in is doing your marketing, you could do that. And you have the ideas labs, 25,000 words per month. I would say they generate ideas for you. So like a magic right wand, you put in an idea and then it creates. But we have the idea lab here, so let's look at it. Try chat by Predis. Check out the examples for inspiration. Write 3 social media posts for my shoes brand, whatever. Generate the viral Instagram reel ideas about my health consulting sessions, and then of course, if this is linked, I would say, to your account, you don't have to do that. And this gives me the feeling that you can schedule the posts, you know, so that you have in this tool here a calendar, you have the already generated posts, and then you can put them and say, hey, let's the heck post them here or there. uh, so it has like a really nice feature. So for social, I would go there. I will explore Shown.io more, and I will give you constant update on that.
Yeah, but like for me that hates social medias and like deal with it through this like good API or something like
Yeah,
that. It's a bit expensive in my opinion.
it is. It is, but I mean, I think I have to try it for free version. And if you're at the point where you say, hey, I want to advertise, I have a product market fit, I have my first customers, I want to now do more, it's a thing to say, hey, let's $50 test that for a month or for two, then it's $104. Yeah. And say, and then let's test it. Of course, you need a little bit maybe as well if you do paid ads, but you don't do that. But see how your LinkedIn account or how your your Instagram is growing, and test it out. Let's have in regards to prompting. Sorry, I want to show you a website that I'm following. That's the Prompt Warrior, where I have it's Moritz Kremp. Follow him. It's thepromptwarrior.com, and there's a very nice article that I have used as well for different prompts frameworks. And next time we will look into chain of density prompt, and we'll have one more prompt that comes out of my thoughts. But here you find the overview. I will show you the website as well again next time. But the prompt warrior has very nice things to say about this, and he is as well doing, like he says, hey, the RTF, we talked about this role task format prompt, then he gives an example and how it looks like. Then he says, gives you as well the output, how at that point in time he created with the prompt, act like a life coach with 30 years of experience in mentoring, give me a plan to improve my work life balance in a table format. Boom. Then you can have a look, and then you can see what those frameworks are about. So have a look at the prompt warrior. Shout out to the guy. It's really, really cool. So the AI graveyard. I wanted to present to you today two overview sites. You know about there's an AI for that.com, a website. There is made by Dang. It's a company that does as well some things. There is an AI graveyard, the wasteland of discontinued and dead AI projects. So projects that were not worth it, um, uh, and that people started. It's about it's I wanted to show to you, we are so there's always different market stages, and one market stage is consolidation. That is when a lot of things happened before and then it consolidates. Some might remember the early days of social media, and if you're coming from a different country, you might know a social media network that was there before Facebook, and that was in your language. Um, and then Facebook came and consolidated that. So at the very beginning, there is a lot of different tools in a phase where we are right now. So there's a lot of different AI tools that are coming out right now, and there's a lot dying. And in the end, there will be 3 to 5 big players. At least this was it, not is it normally in the end. And then because those 3 to 5 get lazy, either they going to form an oligopoly, think about gas stations, and that you only have like 4 or 5 gas stations and you always have the same price, or new competition arises. And here you have like, I don't know, make pose, create stunning characters and poses effortlessly with make poses AI character creator and post generator. Drake IT General IE powered Drake songs about anything with Drake.it. Obviously, this wasn't the thing. Bible GPT, discover Bible GPT, your AI Bible chatbot for insightful conversations and answers. Berry AI deploy ChatGPT, ChatGPT 3, and LLM apps effortlessly with Berry, the ultimate LLM ops AI tool. So there might be other tools for that. There might be things that have taken over that. Have a look at Dang.ai, AI Graveyard. Um, from the graveyard to the future, Futurepedia is again a thing that shows a lot of tools, and that is a, how do I say that, a um, gathers and clusters tools. You can look at different things. Of course, I would put in marketing and say, hey, search for AI tools, and then you have different AI tools for that. Or if you say, and you can have populars, say, hey, what are the popular ones? And pops up on what are the new ones if you want to stay ahead in the new ones. And you can make an account, which then helps you doing it. Um, coding, photo code, AI code. So it's new are not so much, but here are your featured ones, popular, only 2 tools found. Um, guys need to put in different ones. Here you have tools on itself. You can see as well here the popular ones. ChatGPT is here the most popular one. Namelix, AI-driven generates memorable and brandable business names. Yeah. So that's an interesting one. Refusion, transform lyrics into complete songs with AI-driven music. So if you are a poet, I'm for example writing poems, and I have a little TikTok account. Search for the little poem talker on TikTok, and then you can give them in and create a poem. So this is like another overview site, which I think will become more and more important. Like think of it, you were at the beginning of the internet, like yeah, it was cool like to have a website, but then directories were a thing. Yeah, who started as a directory? They actually curated that, and then the search engines came. Yeah. um, yeah, and of course my favorite one, there's an AI for that, that I did. I wanted to show you a category here today, job impact index, and they have mm, created job title, how strong the AI impact will be, how much complete your account setup. No, I don't do that right now. I'm sorry. Don't go on my nerves. AI impact, how many tasks there are that are done by AIs that they have. So they say, hey, we have gathered in our database 6,406 AIs that are doing 365 tasks that are normally related to communication manager. So the impact will be the highest for them. Does not say that this job goes away, but the job will, as a communications manager, you will be basically a prompt engineer going into, I don't know, as a marketeer to Shown.io, giving in the right prompts, connecting this with the right sources of content, and then managing that content, optimizing the process behind this. Data entry, data collection massively will change. The chief executive officer, 2,710 tasks, and we will help. A chief executive officer already has a lot of help. Now he has all those little engine helpers, so to say. And it goes on and on. So you can look up your job, you can go in, and if you, I don't know if you can click on that. Yes, communications man. A communication man oversees all internal and external communication for an organization. They create and implement communication strategy. The goal is to increase awareness, engagement, and positive public related jobs. And here you have the different tasks, sales messages, meetup summaries, and then you have like tools. Ah, there's two tools for sales message. Killer sales message, like a little bit aggressive. I go more to deal code, generate high converting personalized sales message. And then you would be at a tool that you can use. This is one other way to use. There's an AI for that. If you have a specific task in mind, you can go there. And if you have your job, you can go there too. Some more tools. Not a lot, not a lot of people there. No comments so far. Okay. Um, Unleash your startup superpowers with Strat Up AI. Get started. My first name is Alex. My second name is this. I have this. And come on, help me. Yes, I want a strong password. Terms. Ah, what the heck? I sign up with Google. Then you don't know my password. Yes, we go on with that. So they want some more informations, but what we want to do right now is generate ideas, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, I'm Dex, your startup. New startup ideas. We can select one of the or more categories. What would you call your category, Clement? What's this? AI, artificial intelligence?
That's the thing I told you before, is that between AI and like interior design kind of, but yeah.
Hmm. So what it was interface for a image generating AI producing posters and pictures for clients. Let's put it like this. We're reading at the moment, so that's why we're putting it here. A platform that offers an intuitive interface for generating custom images could revolutionize the way people create visual content by simplifying inputting text, select a few preferences, and uploading images. The AI technology would. Does that ring a bell?
Huh?
Is that interesting?
Uh, I'm I'm very hard to
Hmm?
I'm very hard to satisfy, let's say.
Let's generate a different idea, okay?
Hmm.
So let's say generate ideas, generate solution, generate full report, generate up. I wanted to stop here. I can't stop it.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so you have here the industry. So you go to aerospace, we give it out and say, um, fly to space with balloons. Generate idea. Of course, we have here more ideas generated and it works, but it can work on the fourth idea. And that is balloon-based space tourism. Space tourism has captured the imagination of many individuals seeking a unique, unforgettable experience beyond Earth. While traditional space travel is often prohibitively expensive and requires expensive training, a startup that offers space tourism using high-altitude balloons could make space exploration more accessible to a wider audience. By launching a capsule attached to a cluster of balloons to the edge of space, passengers could experience weightlessness and the breathtaking views of Earth without the complexity and risks associated with rocket launches. The journey could be designed to provide a couple of hours of space like conditions, allowing passengers to float in the capsule and witness the curvature of our planet. We're not going deeper into that, but if you want to seriously generate an idea and say you are a startup founder that wants to generate an idea but does not really has an idea at the moment, this is certainly a tool I would go for. It's threadup.ai.
Actually, what's
If we say, hey, we want to have instant feedback on our business idea, then I would go to Venturus AI. Let's see how that works. I haven't been to it, and I as well sign up for free with my Google account mainly for it. Go further. So I'm now signed up. I'm getting started. I have an existing business with a website. And then let's go to my retreat. Now, how was it? Retreat together. I had this idea of companies that elevate organizing teams retreats for remote first companies. That was the idea. I tried a little bit about that, but I didn't really succeed it. Let's say what they say about it. So yeah, I have 0 advanced and 1 standard report. Of course, we are doing so. They want to make money on that, of course. Uh, product So it generates, you navigate between pages or generate a new report and come back. You can see here as well, and I can say as a design thinking and innovation coach, which I teach at university, there is already an idea path to an MVP, minimum viable product, unique selling point things, customer persona, finances, go-to-market strategy, obviously important, or competitor analysis. You can ask the AI as well, and so on. So it told me that I have a report, and actually it should pop up somewhere. Um, yeah, this is the report. Retreat Together is a company that specializes in organizing. The remote work industry has been growing rapidly in recent years with more companies. SWOT, a strong understanding of unique challenges, blah, blah. You have a SWOT analysis. You have a PESTEL analysis, political, economic, social, environmental. Porter's 5 forces analysis. That's interesting. It's threat of new entrants, bargaining. So threat of new entrants into the market. Yeah, what is the threat of entering? What is the threat of entrance for a new competitor to Google? 0. What it is in an AI to ChatGPT? Yeah, not only moderate, but not only nothing, but maybe moderate. So you have this bargaining power of suppliers. If you only rely on one supplier, it's maybe too easy. Bargaining power of buyers. So I don't know, in some industries you like, I don't know, there is more companies and more companies that sell I don't know, razor blades for shaving than there are really customers. So it's a market for the customer. So the customer, the buyer, has a lot of power, while the oil industry and fuel we not don't have enough fuel for all the cars and all the engines in the world we need. So that is a market that has not power of the buyers, but power of the manufacturer. These markets function differently. Threat of substitutes and so on. Catwow analysis, I don't know. They tell a lot. Slogans: unite, connect, retreat. So they give me some insights and game change. So they give me a lot of ideas, but they don't give me a score, which what I would have expected now in my world. But can I do edit that in Google Docs when I upgrade? But as I use Google, you would have a good thing. Interestingly enough, those things like a pestle analysis and the SWOT analysis and those kind of things are either more used for strategic business approaches or for what I would not recommend as a design thinking coach anymore: a business plan. Don't do business plans, just get started, do prototypes. But yeah, it's another thing. So, but it's an interesting tool, and I could has interesting things here. So I would give it a try if you're new or if you need to do strategic things. This one is to generate e-learning. It's only in German, so a platform, but you can do it in English. And you have here create mini courses. This platform is called learningstudioai.com. I don't know why it's only in German, but let's, I don't know, create a course about anything. And you have mini courses generator, create mini courses super fast with AI and create great practicability. Let's get started. And I have to register, obviously. So quick tips. We don't want to have quick tips. We all are the quick tips. We'll share best practices accordingly. I want to continue. Let's start creating content. Similar process you've tried before. What do you expect to see differently? So tell us your profession. I'm a design thinking coach. What is your the target audience is marketing marketing managers. Uh, the key to success AI guidance is a precise, detailed prescription. Your description should be at least 4 words. I want to create a design thinking course on how you define your brand, like the classical brand sprint. We just take always the first, generate outline. So it's generating right now. No comments at the moment. Maybe you stream that one later. Where are we with it? Conclude the outline. Introduction, overview of design thinking, importance of design thinking in marketing, objective of the course, understanding design thinking, historical contexts, role of design thinking in brand definition, mastering the design thinking process, applying design thinking to brand definition, case studies, challenges, conclusion. Very comprehensive. Let's say generate the mini course. Maybe it does it. Let's see. Yeah, and it can take up to 1 whole minute. So we have to count from 60 now downwards. So, I mean, some might know the loading bar still, which was a thing like, I mean, it's still a thing, but now it's more a thing like of the past, I hope. Here you have it, but 1 minute for AI to generate your whole course while I was waiting 1 minute for, I don't know, some search engine to generate me a result. So computing capacity has gone up quite a while. Mm, okay. Your engaging mini course is ready. I doubt that somehow, but just say preview. It's a full course. You see it. People read through it. Then they say continue. Then they read through the next one, and you can say continue. And of course, this is very generic. This is not. This is now only text and so on. But I could imagine. Are we there? Didn't I sign in, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Welcome back to Tech. So and there's this course, and then I can say share link, edit. This takes a long time. So I can edit all of the course. I can put in, I can, yeah, I can see the HTML and so on. I can edit the cover and do some more stuff. Let's go back to view. Mastering design. So that's the landing page for the course. And you can create that. You would have to dig deeper, but you see how easy it was to create this little course with nearly no knowledge. I guess you can make more out of this with like adding videos, having your own, bringing your own thoughts in it, but it's an easy thing. And of course, they will want you to upgrade. This was now it for today. Let's stop that. I hope whenever you see it, have a good time. I hope you, Clement, had a good time. Found a little bit of like some gems that you can use. And we're back next Friday.
Yes,
See you then.
thank you, Alex.
Bye.